Sunday morning. Now, today's class is going to build a little bit on what was done in core yesterday with some of those single arm press ups. So we're keeping a lot of the movements single arms and the bent over row. Here's a couple of variations you can play with. So after warm up, I'm going to grab something. You can brace your hand on an object and hit some bent over rows. Talking quality, talking about pulling that elbow high, arm hanging with gravity. You can put a little bit of a kind of twist in it, so you can pull up and almost rotate your body a little bit as you push down with the other hand. If you don't want to put your hand on something, you can kind of go freestanding, square stance. Same stuff applies. Aiming hand more towards hips than ribs. That's our single arm bent over row. Looking for quality. If you need to slow it down because you haven't got enough load to challenge you, then do so. And we're also going to look at this idea of a single arm, single leg plank. This builds on your core stuff. Now you're going to need your own timer realistically for this. We're going to shoot to accumulate 30 seconds. So set up regular plank. Then we're going to try lift one limb up. You can see how tough it is when we start to reduce those points of contact. So maybe the start point is going to be taking socks off to gain some grip on the carpet and taking one limb off. There we go. So we've got 2 hands and a foot, or we could go 2 feet and a hand. We supersize it by going 1 and 1. Advise using your own timer to accumulate some time there. There's a lot of force going through the middle of your body at that point. Part number 2, back onto the timer with everybody else. We're working for a minute and resting for 30 seconds, with the goal being that every time we do some work, we do the same amount of work as before. So, 2 movement choices. You can stick with one, you can chop and change as you see fit. This alternating single arm swing, we saw these on Friday as well. Start with a double, let one fly. Change when it's far away from your body, buys you a little bit of time. You can also review Friday's video to kind of see 2 versions of the swing, either the chest forward or allowing it to become some rotation there, or pushing the bum back to really load the hamstrings and the glutes. The other choice of movement you can play with this is a reverse lunge to step up. So you're going to need something round about knee height. This table works. Jem has clean feet. Step back, come up and through, and alternate legs. Whatever leg goes back then takes you up onto the table, the buffet, the step, the stair, the box, whatever you're using. If you really want to add load to that, by all means add some load. You could put it in your hands, carry it up on your chest, maybe goblet style. Could be a single object down by your side, increasing the core demands as it starts to pull you around. But the goal is every work interval to do the same number of reps. Be consistent.